the Salem witch trials. What really happened and why? Well, the first thing you should know is that the story of witch hunting in colonial America and the broader Atlantic world in which colonial America sits is not merely the famous story of the Salem witch trials. At least 100 men and women were accused of witchcraft, either formally or informally, before the Salem witch trials ever got underway in 1692. You can see some of the locations of those accusations on this map. And the hysteria in Salem in 1692 would turn out to be so immense that it led to 200 more accusations before finally burning itself out. So what led one person to accuse another of witchcraft? What led one person to accuse someone else of being a witch? Well, in case after case, it wasn't strangers in town. It wasn't total newcomers who found themselves under a cloud of suspicion of being a witch. Instead, it was usually the result of one neighbor accusing another neighbor, another person they already knew, of doing them harm. But what sort of harm? Well, typical accusations followed an outbreak of sickness among someone's livestock or sickness in their family. If cows or chickens died, if children started behaving strangely, it could be enough to arouse suspicion. Accusations then arose from unexpected yet extremely ordinary events. For instance, when a man named Hugh Parsons was accused of being a witch in 1651, it was because he muttered in his sleep and quarreled with others in the community, because a pudding had fallen out of a pan and split open, because a small shovel was missing, and because a minister's 2 children had died, and neighbors thought that Hugh Parsons hadn't shown enough grief over the children's death. This is a rather random list, right? But taken together, this was enough to cause him to be suspected of witchcraft.